we're going to be working on Chapter 3, Lesson 12 homework. And we did go over some of it in class, but let's go ahead and go over it all today. Solve each number story, show your work, and make sure your answer is clear. Anton is training for a cross-country race, and that's when we just run out in the open. He ran 2 2/4 miles on Saturday and 3 1/4 miles on Sunday. How much further did Anton run on Sunday? How do you know? Well, on Sunday he ran the most. He ran 3 1/4 miles. And Saturday he ran 2 2/4 miles. So we're going to do it. It's a subtraction problem. So this almost seems like we could do this because we have a 3 here and that number is bigger. But then we have this 1 here and a 2 here, so that doesn't work. So we could borrow from the 3 and then add 4 before to this. But we're not quite solid on that step yet. So I prefer, for right now, is that you convert these to improper fractions so that it helps with that regrouping. So 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. So 3/4 is the same as 13/4. Then subtract, and the next one is 2 2/4, and we're going to convert that by going 2 times 4, which is 8, plus 2 is 10, and then now we can subtract. So how much further did he run? He ran 3/4 miles more. And we're not going to worry about the how did you know today, but if you go ahead and explain that, you can receive extra points. Nina had 9 apples to share with 5 of her friends. If all 6 people get an equal share, how many apples will each person get? How do you know? So each person is they're sharing apples. And it says Nina and her 5 friends, so it's Nina plus the 5 people to make 6. So we have 9 divided by 6, so we're going to divide. 6 goes into 9 one time. We're going to report the remainder as a fraction, so we're going to get 1 as our whole number, 3 as our numerator, and 6 as our denominator. So each friend or person, whatever you want to say, will get 1 and 3, 6 of an apple or apples, because apples is plural, because we have 1, which is a whole, and then 3/6 of another part of the apple. Anna and Daniel are playing fraction capture. Anna is trying to find the sections that add up to 3/4. She knows that 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4, but she wants to earn an extra point for using a fraction with a different denominator. Write another number sentence Anna could use for the sum of 3/4. So there's a couple of things we could do here. Well, I could think about what numbers equal 1/4. Well, 1/4 is the same as 2/8. So I could say 2/8 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. 1/4 is the same as 3/12, so I could say 3/12 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 3/4. And how do I know that? Well, I know that 1/4 equals, and then if I just count by 4s, 8, and then I make this add 4 up here, or multiply by 4 up here, or multiply by 2 up here, not by 4. I'm multiplying by on the bottom, and then 3 and 12. So I count by 1s on the top and 4s on the bottom. That helps me out as well there. Okay. So here we have to add the 2 volumes. So it's the volume plus volume. That's how we solve these ones here. So I have 6 times 4 times 5 plus 5 times 3 times 2. So what we do here is we solve. I know that 6 times 5 is 30, and 30 times 4 is 120, plus 5 times 3 times 2 is 30, Then we'd add these together. 120 plus 30 is 150. And it's going to be centimeters cubed. Same idea here. We find the two volumes and add them together. So this one I like because it has a 10. So what I do for that one here is I do 4 times 7 times 10. Do that first. Then I would do 4 times 4 times 16. Then I would add this together. Well, I know that 4 times 7 is 28. Times 10 is 280. And 4 times 4 is 16. Times 6, 96. And then we'd add those together. 376 feet cubed, or cubic feet. Make sure you show all your work and complete the back.